Good evening, everyone. Having me today, we want to discuss a significant topic which is culturally relevant. And joining me here are,
Dr. Loops.
and
And I'm Naomi.
okay, so we'll dive into this topic, which is bride price. So moving on, I would like to ask. So I want to ask you, what is your take on bride price? Is it a payment or it's a compensation?
Okay. So to begin with, I think the little I know about bride prices, some people call it dowry, some to say it's called bride worth. What I know about it is that it's um, a sum of money or in a form of any goodies um, when a young man or a readily available gentleman wants to go and then get a woman for himself, goes to pay to the family of the bride to be, or the family of the groom to be pays to the family of the bride to be. So I think it's kind of something of appreciating them, and then I don't see it as a payment. I see it to be something compensatory. Yeah, that's how I say it.
Okay, thank you very much. And moving on to Miss Naomi, I just want to know what you have to say about the bride price.
Okay, to the best of my knowledge, I know it's like a customary price, if I should put it that way.
Okay.
So something that they give out to a family to donate, to donate like something little to the family in form of appreciation.
Okay.
Yes, to the person the man is coming in for.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so as we've heard from both our guests today, bride price is a customary right that the groom to be has to show to the bride to be's family in the form of showing appreciation. So, to my best of knowledge, I would say bride price is not something that men do to buy off women, okay, but it's something to show appreciation to the lady's family for giving them their daughter or for agreeing to give them their daughter as a wife. Okay, so moving on, I want to know what we will have to say about bride price being abolished or just adjusted. So I think maybe Miss Naomi, maybe you can start.
If we should abolish something, then that means the thing is very huge or causing a lot of harm, which I believe it is not so.
Okay.
So it should be adjusted depending on the tribe we are talking about.
Okay.
So before the man goes into a family of a certain tribe, I believe the man is aware of what would happen.
Sure.
The person should get a fair knowledge of where the person is
It's
going
come
into.
from, yeah, that's
So
that's
if
true.
you know that, oh, this is a particular group of people, this is how they do their things, and you know it's too huge for you to take, you can maybe step a bit backwards.
All right.
If not, and then maybe we are generalizing it as it's something we should do something about, like adjust it. Somehow, maybe we can do that. Not every tribe would also accept because, as we said earlier, it's like a customary right.
Yes.
So it's something that they have organized for that tribe. So maybe it should be adjusted. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Naomi. Back to Dr. Loops. What's your take on it?
All right. So personally, uh, not being too formal or so professional, personally on my take, I think if it is possible, if I had that power and that like superpowers, I would say per this our jurisdiction and then how it's playing, I would think it should be scrapped. And I have my
Wow.
reason to that.
Okay, let's hear
So
it.
so I know it sounds strange and stuff, but then if you should take it as I'm taking, you understand more. Here's the case. Let's assume I am ready to marry, and then
Okay.
I've been with this lady for a while. We like each other, and then everything is moving. We're even building empires together, but then it's expedient that to be called as wife and husband, you have to go see the family, do the necessary stuff.
Yeah.
But here's the case: you go there, and then the list of the items alone is kind of scaring you away. As if like they are selling the woman to you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes what I know is like sometimes the mother has her own list, the dad has.
Yes.
So do the should I say the community women or
Yes,
people,
they
the
all have.
uncles too and
Everybody has list in their family. You have to settle everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. Right from the Abusia opinion to the very last born.
Yes, because
Yeah?
they contributed in raising her.
And even what
right.
even baffles me is inside the list, in the account one, they said, how did they call it? They say, Abedjafo Esika. Which one is Abedjafo Esika? I have seen a flower I'm coming to pluck from your home. The ideal thing, you see, biblical, I don't want to bring in this whole Bible issue and the Quran, what you have to say
No,
about
that's
it. But then, the ideal thing is that if you see someone you are interested, you go to their family.
Yeah.
Then, even Islam says you pay the bride price to the lady directly. That is
Okay.
Islam.
Okay.
And then the Christianity says you pay to the mother. You get it? It's an agreeable something. We all sit and agree, oh, okay, so, and even the whole controversy about bride price is paid to virgins. So ideally, if you're not a virgin, you don't deserve to take any bride price. But
Really?
then, that's what Bible says.
Okay.
Yeah. So this whole thing, to me, if I had a superpower, it should be scrapped. But then, since it can't be possible, and then there's this saying that amamre and tutuna say and amamre and chini and stuff, I think it's doing more harm than good. By how we are playing is some families take the bride price as if it's an investment.
Yeah.
They take the lady as if you're ready to marry, then your bride price should be used to complete this family house.
As a cash out.
You get it? So imagine if I am a dad and I have about 3, 4 ladies and they are all right for marriage. I mean, my Lamborghini is ready somewhere.
That is praise the Lord.
It is
Praise
very
the
bad.
Lord.
That shouldn't be the case. So in as much as it can be scrapped, I think it shouldn't be abused. Let's follow it. You see, marriage is a nice thing. But this our era, what's happening is that we love to court and date for longer years. Not that we don't want to marry, especially we guys. Not that we don't want to marry, but if you look at the list and this whole thing, as if they are selling the lady to you, so it scares you to go forth and then marry someone to yourself. So I think it should be really look out again.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
If I understand you well, so if the Quran is telling us to pay to the girl, is it representing something? Like the girl, as in, is the girl representing the whole family, or this is the girl? I'll go to the family and then I'll give it to the girl.
Okay, so a bit research I did. I'm not a Muslim,
Okay.
but a bit research I did and things I heard from my friends. They say that since you are coming to pick the lady from the father's house, they want to see a commitment that you can take care of her. So you bring that token, that dowry, to show the family that, oh, your daughter is going to save hands. So if it is shoes, abaya, and something, this little money I've presented shows I can provide for her even if she's in my house. That's the whole idea about their
So
own.
my concern here is even in a Christian home that they give it to the mother, I believe it's just representing the whole family.
Of course.
That's the mother.
You see, bride price, the
And
whole thing. See,
please
I'm not
let me
cutting you
land.
short. I'm not cutting you short.
Let me land on
It's
this.
getting interesting.
And what baffles me too is the bride price is paid to virgins.
Okay.
So what if this instant, the man going in for the lady is the same person who disvirginized the girl?
So there was
who are you paying to?
an instance in Bible, like that's why I say this is not, I don't want to
We
like
should go biblical.
the biblical so much. This is just there was an instant in the Bible when a man disvirgin a lady and then they were supposed to marry. And then God would be like, since you have this virgin the lady, you should pay a bride price and take her as your wife. So that means you don't disvirgin someone, then you go your way, go and take another one.
Okay.
Wow.
You get it? Immediately you just touch that lady. You should marry her.
Okay.
Go and pay the bride price and marry her.
Then maybe you have to tell that to your fellow guys.
So you girls to talk to your parents. The guys are really ready.
Yes.
Imagine this economy of 70,000 for bride price.
And it's not only the guys that are ready. Most ladies are also ready.
So what's
But sometimes, as you said earlier on, that when a guy is virgins a girl, he should go in or go forward or go on to marry her. Yeah. But here is the case that most guys will lure ladies that are virgins. Just because they know they are virgins, they will sweet talk them, promise them marriage, promise them this and that. And still at the end, they will leave the girl after they have this virgin her. Sometimes it's not just only the lady's fault, but most men, or let me say they are boys, they are not all that matured. Okay. And then there are certain families or there are certain clans and tribes that their bride price aren't as, how will I say, they are not expensive. So sometimes when you want to go in for a girl or for a lady to marry, you should first of all do a background check to know this and this is what they take as their bride price, so that you will know whether you fall into the capacity of being able to pay her bride price or not. So sometimes we ignore those vital informations just because, oh, you love this person is beautiful, this is how she is, and you love her for that, forgetting that if the family don't give their consent, she can't be yours.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not cutting you short to see. Let's face the reality. All what you're saying, I really side to it, and I think that's the bookish approach. The bookish approach is if you see a lady, do your background check. Sister, what to do with that? If you fall in love, you don't think about those stuff. So even your your preclinical tests, the compatibility test, you don't even think about those things. You fall in love so deep, go on dates and stuff. The minute when you think you want to settle is when those things, the reality dawns on you. Let's face the reality. You see, if I meet you, let's say in uni, and we are dating and stuff, you are from somewhere fancy land. I'm from Upper East. Look at the gap. Why am I going to see your relative to ask about questions about you? We just start dating. It happens.
Let me chip in. You're saying where you are going to see the person's relative to ask about it. It's not necessary you going there.
Sure.
There are a lot of people around you, or there is a lot of research. You can just sit at your comfort zone and make the research.
But
this is not you traveling from Upper East to the fancy region.
See, but even within the accounts, we have different clans.
Yes.
Every clan has their own way of doing it. So I've not seen you before. Imagine we came to level 100 together. First week, love at first sight. I see this nice looking lady. I'll be like, oh, this lady is nice. Let me go and shoot my shot. I shoot the shot and the vibe is there. Immediately we started going out.
Okay.
We're having fun. Like I'm saying, you see, I love to deal with realities. If you start having fun and things, you ought to be like, oh, it's Friday night. Let's go to KD and go and have some drinks. Those things. So after 1 year, 2 years, or some months that you think that, oh, you are okay with each other, oh, let me get to know you more. That's where the reality dawns on you.
So
before you realize
it's the fault of the family.
That is
you didn't do you. The fact that
the thing
you
is that
fell in love at first sight, and then went on dates or went for movie, like to watch movies with a girl. It's not the fault of the family. It's still your negligence because.
Absolutely,
now we are exposed to a lot of things on the internet.
Okay.
We are exposed to, so you can't tell me because we have different tribes in Akan, then there are a lot, so you can't make your research.
So,
it's your
so
fault.
do you think the ladies Abusapini will go and post their bride price list on the internet?
No, but you can ask. That is why you have a
where
family.
Do you ask?
And
where
this
do you
is
ask?
not just about knowing every detail of the price list. You can just ask the most important things that the family or the clan takes when they are giving out their child out for
Most
marriage.
ladies don't even know that. These current ladies, a lot of them, they don't even know that.
But do you know you men to also contributed to the extravagant bride price list?
I would blame the families. I don't blame men.
No.
I don't blame the guys.
I think some, like, let me say recently it's the guys who seems to be well doing, up and doing. I said when they are coming in for a lady to get married, they want to make it, they want to make it extravagant. They want to show that they have this.
That's what the society, that's what the family wants.
No, that is not what
every
the
family
wants the same.
every family want to be assured that their daughter is going into a safe hands. So I'll come and portray that fake lifestyle in a way. Let's assume maybe it's the person is genuinely wealthy, but your family. See, what I'm saying is based on experience. We have some families, like I said, the bride price is like World Cup. So if you're coming to take my daughter, she's a lawyer, she has backed this degree, PhD, masters, and you're coming to pay the bride price, and then we see you struggling to get, let's say, 5,000 to pay the items. Do you think they'll release their daughter to you?
It's I believe it also depends on the understanding or the agreement between the man and the woman. So if you meet the woman and you realize the woman it's not into anything extravagant, you don't expect the family to also look huge on you. Besides, it's possible that the lady would have even talked with the family. It's you, the guy, who want to show off to the family that you have something or you are to do.
This issue we are talking about, it's a very serious issue that it's happening. And I think it's peddling a lot of fornications in this our era because of bride price. Probably the guy is ready, like really want to settle. The lady is really she's ready, want to settle. But you make approach, go to the family, show interest. You come back and you lose interest.
I understand.
That fault might not be from you or from the lady, but they'll be like, hey, this is how we do it. And you are not coming to change the standard. So you have to comply. Imagine you go and then they'll be like, you buy 4 cows before you can get, not only that, you buy fugus and stuff. Some you even buy iPad. Yes, I have some list here. If time permits, I can even read some out to you.
But it doesn't matter.
It matters.
So no, hold on. If the family of the lady is giving or bringing out those lists to you, it still boils down to the same thing that the person is not. For instance, maybe the person is an Akan. That lady you are going in for is not the first Akan. So that means in the Akan, there are other ladies who have also done similar things.
But okay, so all hands are not equal.
So it's supposed to.
So I think, you see, she asked a question if it should be adjusted. So this is why I was citing that in every situation in a family, like every marital approach, or let me say, if any guy approaches your daughter in the family, look at the situation before you present the list. It should be adjusted based on preferences.
Then talk to the lady.
Not to the lady.
Woman.
The lady. Do you know the lady doesn't have any say in this bride price stuff?
No, they do.
They do.
Because the thing is, if you try to do that, they'll be like, because you are in love, you are not thinking straight. That's a point your mother could raise. Because you are in love, you are not thinking straight.
Where you mentioned that some bride price list contains of iPads and like there's modern things, like in the past, it wasn't included. Yeah. So the adjustments, or you talking to the lady and the lady talking to the family, they can remove those things that are not necessity.
Yeah, but you think it happens? They listen to the lady.
They do.
Sometimes it depends on the kind of woman you have. You get, because if the woman is understandable and thinks forward, she'll know that these things are not important. Because if you are bringing the iPad, who exactly is going to use it?
The lady.
Is it me, my mom, my dad, or my uncle?
That's the thing.
So sometimes the brides to be have a say in the bride price list. Because, for instance, me, if I see the bride price list my people are giving to my husband to be, and I look into it and I say that this is needed, this is not needed.
So
I will talk to them.
Are you now the Abusiapin?
No, I'm not the Abusiapin. You see what I'm saying? Let me land. You see, there are certain things that have been there. And the things they are adding to it is not needed. You get it? So it's better I talk to them in a way they will understand
That's
me.
fair enough.
Get it?
If
And
it
so
works,
sometimes communication
if
really
it works,
don't
And
praise
do you know,
the Lord.
Madam Star, do you know something? a lot of, for instance, if the family provides a list to buy clothes for the woman,
Okay.
I can even choose to say it even depends on the man. I would just say it's not important, just that you just buy the case.
Yeah, the
And
cases.
then it will be like two cloths. I don't think the parent is going to investigate.
Of course.
Because whatever you bring,
See.
it will be given to the lady.
To the lady.
Are you
I don't
sure?
think they will even
Are you
send.
sure about that?
Yes, it will be
Okay,
given
so
to the lady.
I attended the wedding. I actually went to shoot, and then when they brought the stuff, there was this old man. I think probably due to aged or like old age or something. He was right there with the list and pen. If if the MC calls out the item and you bring, he inspects
He
it and then checks.
takes. Wow.
That's the family.
So shoe to the bride's dad. Bring it out. They check the size if it fits. You put
That
it
is
back.
the kind of maybe ceremony they wanted.
Yes.
For my hometown like this, sometimes it's just only the parents that will take the bridal items.
That is
but
all.
the drinks and the food, that one can be outside and everyone
But
would.
those things are they necessary?
Drinks
Are
not
they necessary?
For the
What I
drinks.
know
But we
is
have
drink.
people there.
no.
They
We're
know
not
Is it
talking
the
about. We're
drinks?
not talking about marriage ceremony. We're talking about bride
The
price.
price. Okay.
You see, there are stages in marriage.
Yeah.
You do the kokoko,
Knocking.
you go and do the payment of the bride price. That is secret. It's between the two families.
Yes.
You are done. That is marriage. Ideally, that is marriage. So this, I think the best thing is if mothers and fathers are listening to us, they should really, you see, the best way to go is to learn from our forefathers. They had reason for every single thing on their list. Just like naming ceremony, they put water on the tongue of the kid to.
And a drink.
You get it. There are meaning to every single item. So this unnecessary addition and then revision of this whole list just to fit your gain, it's carrying the guys away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've all have come to the agreement that bride price list should be adjusted and not abolished, because there are certain items that when they put on the list, it's not necessary. They just want to extract monies or items, or how should I say, gifts from the groom to be or the other family. So our parents out there, our uncles, our aunties, we beg you, we the young ones are begging, because we want to get married. So we want you people to adjust the bride price list for us so that we'll be able to get married. Okay, thank you very much for your contributions. And moving forward, it's just a similar question, and I would like to know how does the bride price?
Okay, so like the saying goes, everything has the good and bad side. So in as much as it's overly abused and then some families take this exorbitant amount of bride price, I think it does more good too. One I can say for sure is that it shows how committed the relationship is. And then it's also, let's say, ready the both sides, the groom to be and the bride to be. Because if I come to make such commitments, both of you, if you know you are playing some game somewhere, you would now come to your senses and be like, oh, no, this relationship is more than what I thought. So you start cutting ties with unnecessary partners or curricular activities.
Like
So
maybe if your one leg was in front and the other was at the back, you now put them together.
Exactly. Now you'll be sure
Because
that
you know that you won't be shaking.
Sure.
Okay.
so that you'll be sure that you have somewhere to go. So I think that's the only and not just only, but that's the most important aspect or positive thing. I think the bride price impacts the relationship.
Okay, thank you very much. And moving on to Miss Naomi, what's your take on it?
I believe bride price, it serves as a compensation to the family for at least taking care of their daughter for a very long time. And then it creates some sort of bond between, yes, the guy's family and then that of the lady. Yeah. It's like a respect you're giving to, yeah. So,
Okay, thank you very much. So, as we've heard from our guest, they said the impact of bride price serves as a bond between both families. It shows respect, and that you are glad. Maybe they are giving out you're giving out your daughter to him. So, thank you very much for that. Moving on, I would like to know how the bride price should be approached in this modern time. In this time of generation we live in, they say, is it millennial or Gen Z or Gen X or Gen M, whatever. So how do you think our bride price should be approached in these modern times? Either Dr. Loops or...
well, I feel